Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, Enough Said Cards on Monday evening. Hope everyone had a great day. Just wanted to show you two cards that I got back yesterday. They were PSA submissions from the National. And I had traveled to the National with a good friend of mine who did a bulk submission to PSA. And I had two cards that I gave him to submit. One of them is mine and one of them belongs to my older son, Jack. And I'll show you those in a second. And then also a card that I got on eBay that came in today. So I had a few things at the National that I brought to SGC. I had one thing that I brought to PSA, but I did the one-day turnaround, so I got that back and I've already shown it. And the two cards that I gave to my friend for the bulk submission, this is one of them. And I showed this card in the video that I did in preparation for the National. And I bought this card actually at the Philly show maybe about a year and a half ago. And it wasn't something that I was really looking for, but I just passed by it, and the price was kind of amazing, too good to pass up. And so I figured that I would get it, submit it to PSA, and then resell it. You know, now I've kind of decided I think I'm going to keep it. I like the card. So in the video prior to the National, I said that I would be thrilled if this card came back a 4.5, but also wouldn't be surprised with a 4. So I'll let you take a look at the card if you want to try to see what you think it should be. And it came back 4. So not surprised. I'm happy with a 4. Like I said, I bought this card to resell, but I think I'm going to keep it. I like it. So we'll put that one there. Next up, this is Jax Card, and I think I showed this in another. I definitely showed it in another video. He pulled this out of a pack and decided that he wanted to submit it to PSA. He thought that it would get a 10, and I kind of warned him that, you know, 10s are not necessarily easy to come by. Sometimes something can look perfect and it still comes back a 9, especially cards like this that don't have a white border. You know, with the colored borders, sometimes just the, you know, the tiniest little thing can you know, cause it to come back a 9. So I was kind of preparing him for the fact that he would not get a 10. So I'll let you take a look at the card there. This is numbered to 50 Acuna Stadium Club Red, and it came back yesterday, Jet Mint 10. So man, Jack was thrilled, and I was thrilled for him, and just a pretty awesome card. And had a great time last night opening up the boxes. My friend had submitted probably about 100 cards, so we went through card by card and really had a great time looking at the grades. So that was fun. Finally, I'm going to tell you about this card that came in the mail today. This is a T206 portrait card of Bobby Wallace, who's a Hall of Famer, and it's graded a PSA 5. And as most of you probably know, I'm trying to do the Hall of Fame portrait set. And I've been watching this card for a while. I was having trouble finding a example of this card that had really nice registration. A lot of the ones that I see, the focus is off and you can't see the details in the face. This one also had, I thought, nice color, and the centering is pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. Good enough for me. I put this on my watch list because it was way overpriced. And for those of you who buy on eBay, you know that, you know, recently, periodically they do the days where they have the 15% off everything. And I kind of keep some cards in my watch list that I, you know, save for when those deals come up. And this was one of them. And like I said, this was way overpriced. Even with the 15% off, it was still a lot. Still overpriced, but it was something that I was willing to pay given how much I liked the look of the card. And let me tell you, man, did I screw up. Because by the time I went onto eBay and purchased this card and entered the code to get the 15% off, it had expired. So I way overpaid for this card, and I'm pissed at myself for making such a bonehead move, but you know what, nothing I can do about it now. So luckily I love the card, so I'm happy with the card, just kind of mad at myself for paying more than I had to, but you know what are you going to do? So there's the Bobby Wallace T206 portrait to add to the collection. And that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care.